Hey, what's up, everybody? Eric here from Tea and Tobacco, and today I'm just going to be hanging out, playing a little bit of Sundered. I have a citizen cidered, unfiltered, traditional semi-dry, unfiltered press, and I'm going to be smoking a HC Black. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Let me know if you like these type of things that I'm just kind of hanging out and just doing a stream just for giggles. Just playing a game. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea for hanging out and just playing some video games or whatever. Some people might be bored about that, but I'm here. I can read the text chat, so I can see chat and all that fun stuff. So if people want to hang out, that is cool. But yeah, I can read the text chat, so I can chit chat, but I'm just gonna play a game to occupy myself. And let me turn that down just a little bit. And yeah, those who happen to like can watch games, or we can chit chat. I'll answer questions, anything like that, if people put them in the chat or anything. So how's it going to anybody who happens to be in here? Let me just pause myself here so I'm not counted. And yeah, just have a chill evening with nothing, no major expectations or anything. The game I'm playing is Sundered, for those who are interested. It is a Metrovania. Which is basically a open world. You got to find your way through the map and all that fun stuff. The interesting thing about this game is that actually the map changes. So each time you die, the path moves a bit. But, it's a cool feature. But you do just have to get used to it. How's it going to anybody who has happened to join me? Gonna get my cigar going here. And my torch is out of fluid. So we'll go with some matches. What's up, Lycans? Yeah, this game has been awesome. It's a really fun game. Definitely check it out. I mean, it's not that expensive, too. I believe it's relatively cheap on Steam. Oh, come on. I was ducked below that. That's a bad hitbox. I mean, I love these Metrovania games. You know, this style of game. Do these turn off? I guess not. But yeah, I mean, on Steam, it's a inexpensive game. For how awesome it's been. It's been a pretty sweet game. I played Soda Drinker Pro for the first time. Total joke game, but actually really fun. Castlevania Collection is $10 on Xbox. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure if was Castlevania a Nintendo exclusive? I can't remember. Ooh. I mean, well, if it's on Xbox, I guess it wasn't a Nintendo exclusive. I don't know why I said that. Ooh, that was bad. Oh! That is not good. I am so dead. Can I run away? I don't know if I can even run away. I have like no life left. It's gonna be tricky. Ooh. I got one. Oh, geez. Oh, it's so close. So close. Oh. Energy regen, increased melee damage. Guess I'll go with that, because I got money for it. Alright, let's try this again. I was so close. Ooh. All right. Well, let's avoid these guys. Ooh, ooh. All right. Got a pretty good last hit on that segment. Fragment. Let's try to avoid those guys. Oop, that one hit me. All right, one segment down. That's good. Let's try to get up here. Oh, 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 oh. on my shield regenerate here. Ooh. I got one segment. All right, that's good. Oh, I got some new perks, so that's cool. All right, let's see where this puts me. All right. Ammo regenerates every 30 seconds. Downfall is 25% less melee damage. Gain 1 ammo every time you unleash a finisher. Increases number of charges needed. I don't like that. Reduces max energy by 1. Increases finishes damage by 25%. Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. What's the hat? The hat is the Dockers flat cap. The cigar tonight is an HC Black. It's the Maduro. And no tea tonight, but I am drinking Citizen Cider traditional semi-dry. Oh, you can spend a lot of money really fast, huh? Damage or luck? Luck, damage, armor, health. Let's increase health. And can't afford anything else. Alright, let's look around to so it wants me to go out there. That's still locked off. That's closed off. So I guess I gotta go out this direction somewhere. So there's 2 doors right there up at the top. Pointing me that direction, but do I want to go that direction? That is the question. Or should I explore other possibilities? Yeah, I guess I'll follow where it wants me to go. Down, 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 down. Or just down. Down, down, left, 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 left. Oh, sweet. I didn't even know. Okay, I didn't even know that was available. I swear I had been in here before. No. So now it makes me want to go look around. Because I'm pretty sure I had been in here before. But I guess not. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a room I haven't been to up there. But I can't. I gotta go around it, I guess. Now I'm curious what's in that room. That's where I'm gonna go, I guess. I'll make my way back through, I guess. Well, alrighty. What do I do in here? So, do I do anything here? Maybe later, I guess. Because I can't jump on anything, so. I'm up to the roof. I guess I don't do anything in here. Oh, that was a bummer. I just came in here and basically do nothing in here. Alright. I guess I'll continue back to where I was originally heading. Out that way. Okay, I've seen this same tile like 3 times already. That's funny, those are called Metroids, which is hilarious. Whoops, went down too far. Is there a boss? Oh, it's locked doors. I can't get in there anyway, so. Alright, I'll just fight off the swarm. They're gonna be this way. Did you see that guy was totally glitched out? That was pretty funny. I got a swarm coming my way. Oh, jeez. Wow, they just do not stop. Have I passed them? Holy crap. Well, I made my way through all of that, so that was fun. Money! Lots of money! All right. Really? More guys are gonna shoot at me? Can I, look at my map for a minute without getting shot at? Oh, there's a big one. Jeez. I just wanted like a second to frickin' check over the map. Have to hit me with a frickin' swarm. Alright, so I went through all the doors there. So now it's a locked door over there. I just don't know how to get out. Oh, there's a little glowy one right there, so maybe I should go to that door because it's glowing. Oh, there's another door right there into a big cavern. Let me try that one, I guess. Left, down. I could fall through or keep going this way. Ooh, another perk. Oh, that's nice. Really, guys? Come on. Can't I have, like, a minute to myself? Apparently this is not locked anymore. Alright. Well, there we go. There's a glowing... Open door there. Locked door. Alright. Guess I'm heading this way. Oh man, what happened? No, not another swarm. I don't want another swarm. Jeez. That was great. Very professional of me. My sister was doing something I don't like in the driveway, so I screamed at him and don't think he heard me, though. Was it something reasonable? Or were you mad at something unreasonable? No, not another swarm. Will that hurt me if I touch it? Apparently not. Alrighty. What are these weird turkey-looking things? Let me finish going and exploring that tile up there. No, she does. Maybe like Mario on Super Nintendo, but that's about it. Let people be idiots, that's what I say. If it makes him look stupid, then just let him look stupid. I'm not sure if I wanted to touch that. Well, alright. I opened up a new pathway. So that's a plus. So I don't have to keep going through everything I was going through. Everything has golden charm. Drop 30% more. That's cool. Increase shield downtime by 1 second. I don't like that very much. Horde spawn 2 times. Nah, they're already spawning way too frequently. Reduces cannon damage. Reduces melee damage. Don't like that. Increase. Nope. Don't like that. Reduces energy by 1. I don't use a ton of it anyways, but I might go with that one. Small rooms don't show. That kind of sucks. Transforms health elixirs into shield elixirs. That would be interesting. Let's go with reduces energy by 1. I don't use a ton of it anyways, but increases finishes damage by 25. That sounds reasonable. Alright, I got $5 grand to spend on stuff. What do I want to spend it on? Cannon damage, luck. Kind of want more health. So is there a fast way to health? It's the shortest way to health. Looks like Luck and armor. Armor, luck. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Alright. Actually, what's that? Shield regen. Damage. Damage. And it's $2,000, so I can't afford it. Alright. Got those. Ooh. That was like a delayed burn here. These HC blacks, I find they're rolled a bit tight. I've had a few of them, and they've just been rolled a little bit too tight, and the draw is a bit tight. It's very thick milkshake through a straw type of tightness. You'll have to go out and buy your own on that one. Alright, so there's two baddies over here that I gotta go fight, so... Oh no, those are shrine abilities. So I guess it doesn't matter where I go. Up or left? Up or left? Probably doesn't matter. Oh, well, that's a locked door, so I guess I can't go that way. So I guess up is the only direction I can't go. How many hours I spend on this game already? I had it paused for a while. So it counted even though it was sitting paused. Hold on, let me pop out to Steam real quick. Only 4. But it was paused, and Steam recognized like 19 hours, even though it was paused the whole time and I wasn't actually playing. Or I had left the window and it was just sitting. The window was sitting open, even though I wasn't actually playing. So it registered way more hours than I actually put in. So I'd say 4 or 5 hours only at this point of actual playing. But it's a really cool game. I'm a big fan. I love games like this. Ori and the Blind Forest is like one of my favorite games. Can't wait for the second one to come out. I think it's supposed to come out in February. And same with the new Hollow Knight sequel. It's supposed to come out soon too. So I'm really looking forward to both of those. I will definitely be playing those. I'll be buying those as soon as they come out. Most games I buy way late, like years after the games come out, just because I'm a budget, I'm a budget gamer. but I'm definitely going to be buying those games when they come out. Cannons to sound the dance of death. Okay, so does it make my cannon do something different? Oh! Triple cannon shot. All right. I'm going to go with that. Too bad it's just going to degenerate, though. It's just nothing. Dead end. Because of being paused, you have 60 hours on Half-Life? That's pretty funny. Alright, another locked door, so I will go this way. Nothing down there. Well, wow. This game has a lot more melee option, or not options, but situations than a lot of Metrovanias. Oh, it's just a dead end. Like, Ori and the Blind Forest is a little bit more jumping and navigation than anything else. Pop that one to see where the door is. Already full life. Need some more money. I'll take more money though. Do I keep searching around for this big block? Or go out the door? I'll keep navigating the big block. But I will go this way before I head back to the down. Jeez. Alrighty. Actually, let me just pop the block so I can see what it is. See how big it is. Ooh, it's a big block. Okay. this way. Go this way. Oh, really? Was that... It was just a dead end? Alright. So I'll go left and work my way down through those. See if I can find anything else nice. Any opinions on Pokemon? Don't play it, so no opinion. Man, there are a lot of dead... This is like a maze type of block. And the dynamic generation is going to be interesting in if I die and have to re-go through this again. Alright, so that one's a dead-end block. Oh my god. It's like a flock going after me here. Jeez. Alright, that's a dead end. This has to come out somewhere because there's a door out of the bottom, so it's gotta go somewhere. That's a dead end block. So I can go down or to the right. Down probably links up to that door, so I'll go to the right. And it's a dead end block. That's the only direction I can't go. Is there anything good up here? Nope. Oops. Guessing this is probably a dead-end block. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe it's something good. With all these little... Gotta jump around the thorns. Hoping there's something good. Let me try the other way first. Guess not. Dead end block. Some sort of power, a little crystal thingy.
Skitarie, Gesef, Shvivek. Chaatash, Robskait. Icha, Cheresh. Tashef, Nuev, Shalaymet Chayle. Tax Easketli, Elviklawef.
Alright, open that gate so now I don't have to go through all that crap again. I do have to go up there at some point. Explosive deaths await your foes. Whatever that means. Oh, sweet. They explode and kill stuff near it. That's cool. Too bad it's only a temporary, Man, that's a useful power-up. Too bad I can't, like, equip it whenever I want. Because that would be cool. Alright, so I got a key locked thing there. I guess I gotta go around and probably open them somehow to create some sort of shortcut. Ooh. So many options. Oh, geez. Let's not go this way at the moment. If it needs that particular power-up, it's definitely the next place to go. I'm going to continue going the other way towards where it wants me to go, because that seems like a bad idea to head that way at the moment. Guess I'll go this way instead. Oh, of course it's locked. Okay, so that's locked. has the little flow. If I go in, I don't think I can get back out. That's the downside. Of course, I don't have much life left anyways. Need some hearts here. Oops. Oh, please give me something up there. Come on. Oh. And no elixirs. And now I'm locked in here, so I gotta go the other way. I guess I could just go back to the sanctuary. It's probably a shorter walk. To where I'm going. So I got locked doors, I gotta exit there. So just keep going left. Yep, left. Somebody drop an elixir, because I need some. Thank you for not dropping an elixir. Can I get this thing again, now that it's run out? Oh, I can't get it again? Where's the fun in that? Well, somebody dropped an elixir at some point, so that's all good. That's a plus. I picked one up, I just don't know where it came from. Is there anything useful down here? Nope. New block. I think. Tiny block. Big block. Oh, jeez. Do you have a favorite Metroidvania game? Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is probably my favorite. Oh, look at this block. Look at this open block. It is totally Metroid-ish with a super tall block with a bunch of doors. That is like exactly like Metroid. See if I can actually make it over to there. Probably can't. Nope, I probably cannot. It's locked anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, where's the unlocked door? I guess there's a few unlocked doors. Do I go left, or do I take one of the right-hand doors? There's a shrine out there. They're both to the left, so I guess I'll go left. Money! Ori and the Blind Forest is just a beautiful game anyways. And the music's really good. The graphics, like the art is amazing. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I died. Like, out of nowhere, stuff started killing me. Non-Metroid type game. Not sure. I gotta think about that. I mean, Mario. Super Mario on the Super Nintendo is probably at the top. Still, like, I'll still play that whenever I can. Increased luck, cannon damage, health. Well, that was interesting, heading in that direction and getting totally obliterated. So do I go this way instead? Or do I go up there? I really have no idea which way to go at the moment. I'm gonna chillax for a little bit. I think I'm gonna get out of this. That is not the right option. Let me resize here. Dump. There we go. Quit the game. Let's see, according to achievements, I have done 35% of the achievements at this point. 7 of 20. Anything going on out there in internet land? I don't know what that means. OWO. We can only imagine what goes on in the rest of the internet. Yeah, I know. But how about just the internet guys, you guys? It's only 10:30, but feels like 2 in the morning. Yeah, and I even took like a 3-hour nap, and I just barely got up from it like an hour and a half ago before I went live. I guess I can put this up. Boom. This has just been my live stream channel because, you know, why not? So what's up, Ethan? I don't think I've seen you in my live stream before. Drop this down here. Just putting off a lot of work right now. What's worth it? Hey, I was rolling. I did some cigar rolling and drinking some tea in a recent one. I just like hanging out with you guys. I'm on the Discord too, not very active. That's all right. It's cool. People can just hang out on the Discord. What kind of work are you putting off? Like cleaning the house work or like paid work? The rolling was nice, oddly soothing like Bob Ross. Well, thanks. Maybe I'll do it some more then. Not tonight though, because I have nothing prepped. I don't have any wrapper leaf all set up or anything. I definitely still have a ton of stuff I got to roll though. And then I need to, probably won't be till spring. I need to order some more Cameroon wrapper, but it won't be available till spring. Our spring, which is their fall, so that's why it's not going to be available to them. Because it's growing at the moment. Pilot's license work. Oh, man. Got ground school, got to study. Oh, man. Fun. What do you think about what is your opinion on people who fly little drones needing to have a frickin' FAA license and all that crap? Is it overkill? Too bad you can't greenhouse tobacco in your state. I mean, I could grow it if I really, really wanted to. It's more the processing that's a huge pain in the butt. It's like, and whole leaf is just so cheap to begin with. Like, if it's $20 a pound, it's going to take me more than an hour's labor to grow a pound of tobacco and get it processed. So I'd rather just pay somebody the $20 than who is going to do it right and know what they're doing than me spend, 20 hours per pound of finished product. I'll spend a ton of time to grow a tomato because I can eat that right away. But having to process the tobacco and then age it and sit on it for so long, it's like I'll just pay somebody else to do all that work for me because it would not be worth it to do it for the most part. I mean, there's a few like that you could air dry and you'd be all right, but do I drink coffee every now and then? Yeah, I do. I lately I've been doing coffee just 1 cup in the morning, but not like it's not a normal thing. Just the past few weeks I have. I don't know why. Normally it's overkill, but operating in certain areas, it should be required, like airfields and places where it could cause damage. But a school kid on his ranch shouldn't need all that. Yeah, really, they could just put out a map and say you're not allowed to fly here, here, and here, something like that. And then we'd be fine. And and then set the limit of altitude, and then I'd be okay with that. And then if you go outside of that, that's when you need the license. But just being able to fly around, in the woods or out in the middle of nowhere in Montana on a mountain range, you're out in the mountains, the closest plane is going to be flying, 30,000 feet anyways. So it's like, can I just fly my drone when I'm in the Rocky Mountains? It's not going to get anywhere close another aircraft. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. And have they even really been enforcing that stuff? Like, I know a ton of people that have drones and do not have that stuff and they just fly. And I've never heard of anybody actually getting hit by the FAA. I guess the only place you would is where FAA officials happen to be. It's not like they drive around. Unless it's near an airport, they're not going to go after you anyways. Yeah, they do have some laws, but the stupid thing is needing the license to begin with, and having to register it with the FAA, having to register your drone serial number and stuff with the FAA. It's like, what? Really? That's ridiculous. Favorite kind of coffee? I don't particularly have one. I just drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee, or I get Corner One coffee for my wife to make her cold brew. And it's like, really, I need a drone license to fly over a property, to take photographs of it, to sell the property because that's commercial? Or what do they consider commercial? Like, if I got drone footage and used it in a YouTube video that an ad shows on and I get paid for that, does that count as commercial? Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, so much can be considered commercial if you get like 5 cents for it. Or what if you shot the footage and never thought you would make any money on it? Now, or suddenly, is it retroactively you illegally flew because now somebody wanted the footage and wanted to pay you for it? Is that illegal footage now that you can't sell? You can only give it away. Anything else going on? If I ever make your own commercial tobacco blend, please name it TNT. I'll see what I can do. The FDA crap needs to get thrown out first, though. If the FDA stuff gets thrown out and those rules get all nixed, then I might actually try a little harder on getting something. But right now, it's just impossible, or next to impossible, at least within this country. So I could probably make something to sell outside of the U.S., but it probably wouldn't do very good. I don't know what would work to make a tea-ish flavor. It'd probably be a Virginia of some kind to make kind of in the tea realm. Well, I understand the pitching ideas thing. The problem is that it would be pulled off the market in the next couple years. So it'd only be a quick, limited release, and I don't have that much pull to be able to sell that much. Because anything they get stuck with, they'll have to clearance before the regulations go into effect. The group brainstorm should be to figure out how to get the FDA out of pipe tobacco and cigars. Then we can talk. But until that happens, it's pretty much a non-starter in the US at least. It'd be a very, very limited edition. Doing tea would be even harder because then you have to deal with sourcing stuff from China, which that'd be kind of a pain since that's not grown in the U.S. or in Central America either. I guess some of it's grown in Central America, but you'd have to. They're already branded, so you'd have to find a small farm to get you what you want. There were already people on the ground in China doing that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's I don't think that's a good point. I think it's more sourcing the material that's the problem. Sourcing requires to be on the ground. I mean, you're talking about pretty poor areas. I mean, tea growers don't make a lot, at least small independent ones. They don't make a ton of money, so they probably aren't very easy to find on in online. We can set up a little tea plantation in California or in the Carolinas or something. Or Georgia, like the mountainous part of Georgia. Do I prefer Chinese or Japanese green teas? I don't really prefer green tea in general. And it's really hit or miss. I mean, I like sencha and I like hojicha, which are Japanese, but they have very few teas in general, comparatively to China. Japan doesn't have that many teas or styles of tea, whereas the Chinese have a bazillion. Man, I don't even know what type of setting up even like a 1 acre plantation. I mean, you're talking so much investment. It would be insane, especially time wise too, because it's not like you're going to be picking off of. You're not going to be picking for a few years after planting if you're going to be planting, seedlings. It's going to take a while. So that'd be a massive investment, and you'd probably never make a return on it. Not in the U.S. at least. not from the ground up now. Like maybe if you bought an existing one, because there are a few in the Carolinas. There is a little bit of tea production in the Carolinas, but it's nobody freaking knows about it. There's probably some in California too. I would definitely grow a pu'er variety, though. Because that's going to be the easiest to process, most likely, because I think it's pretty much all just air-dried. Make some gushu. giant leaves. They're like 4 inches big. Cricket farming. Yeah, cricket farming does not sound very fun. I might do some woodworking. I think that's what I'm gonna work on next. Aren't hippies vegan though? Why would they be growing crickets if they're vegans? I just pulled my lathe out of storage and set it up a couple days ago. I got some new tools coming on Thursday, I believe, so I'm going to be doing some wood turning on my lathe over the next month, and I got like 3 weeks off almost for Christmas, so and there's some pretty cool I just found it that there's a lumber yard near me that imports a ton of exotic woods that's only like a half hour away, so I'm gonna definitely go down there and check them out. Bugs don't have cute faces. You don't feel as guilty killing them. Yeah, I don't know how experimentation you want to get in putting stuff in a cigar. I think Drew Estate gets the goes as far as experimentation as I'm willing to go. Making humidor is definitely on my list of woodworking things to try. I definitely like to do that. I need to find somewhere local to get Spanish cedar though. I mean, I could get it online, but it's super expensive. I could see what I could do. I mean, you don't make the whole thing out of Spanish cedar. I mean, it's just lined, so you just make a box out of mahogany or whatever. It's just really tight tolerances that you have to deal with. So that might be something I could do. I could make a TNT branded humidor. That'd be fun. I will let you know and I'll see what I can do. This is really good. Out of Burlington, Vermont. For a 16-ounce cider, it's not too bad in calories wise. It's only 200 calories for a 16-ounce. And it's not like super dry. I don't like super dry stuff, but so this is like they have a little scale of dry to sweet here, and it's just past the halfway point towards the dry side. They have like a super dry, which is just way too dry. See if I can make any cool little humidors. That'd be fun. Not sure how big it would be. Have to give me some design ideas, or just the really simple box. Probably the first one I do. Let me see if there's any tips. Building a humidor. Yeah, I mean, I'd make like I don't know, maybe a 75 count, somewhere in that range. Make it look like it. That actually is a good idea. Make it look like a little TNT crate. Actually, that'd be a really cool idea. Make it look like a little powder keg. I'd have to find somebody with a CNC to do the logo, to like draw out the, to mill out the logo on a piece. I need to look up a couple images of little TNT powder kegs or something. Like that? What I just posted? CNC. It's the computer controlled. It stands for computer numerical control. So it's basically a device that you know you program it so it cuts out the box. So it cuts out whatever you want. So I mean, it's how they mill. That's how they mill stuff. They mill alloy wheels and basically everything at this point. Gun parts. I could probably get a cheap-ish one that would do what I need. But most of a decent one is going to run at least $1,000. But there's some cheaper ones that are around $300 that probably have a big enough workspace that I could work with. But I know a guy who has one, so I could have him do it for me. Kickstarter the TNT humidor. Yeah, I'd probably want to make a prototype first. And I wouldn't really need to Kickstarter that. I could just commission at that point. If I made one, then I could just commission anymore. Yeah, there are. Who was the cigar company? Was it Gurkha? Gurkha has a lot of really ornate boxes that they sell in, which is probably why half their cigars cost a crap ton of money, because they spend so much freaking money on their boxes. If they didn't spend so much money on their boxes, they could sell their cigars so much cheaper. It's like the Gurkha Yakuza cigars. It's like a box of 50 for $1,000 because the box is hand carved. The cigars are not worth $20 a piece, though. But yeah, I think like an old school crate. Let's see, view image. Like an old school crate like this would be pretty sweet. That'd be fun. Cubanismo? I have never heard of them. Cubanissimo cigars. Yeah, I've never even heard of these guys. Is it called the Dynamite cigar? I just found it on a cigar site. Are they actually Cuban, though? That's the question. Small Cuban cigar maker in Dominican Republic. So it's a Dominican Republic. It's made in Dominican Republic. I think the box is cool. It's not a humidor, though. It's definitely not airtight. And it's just made... It looks like it's just made with the Spanish cedar. And I can't tell if it's veneer or not. Doesn't look like it. It looks like actual Spanish cedar, solid Spanish cedar. But that would not work as a humidor. Cool box, though. I could probably model something similar to that. That'd be cool. It'd be a lot easier. Model something similar to that, but make a much better lid system. I mean, it depends on what you're making it out of. Like, a lot of humidors are just, made with a cheaper wood and then veneered with something nice. And then you have the ones that are going to be made out of, like, a solid piece of nice, maple or mahogany or something like that. But I will look it up, see what I can do. What about the wood around my... what do you mean by around my home? I just have pine around my home. Or are you talking about the type of trees around my home? That would take a lot of milling. I can get almost anything near me. It's just what do you want to use? Why are people trying to friend me when I have no idea who they are? Could you use Spanish cedar and the trees around my home? Spanish cedar only grows in like South and Central America, so you have to get that sent in. And then as far as trees around my home, that would be a huge pain in the butt to mill that down into usable wood. Plus, you have to dry it and all that fun stuff. So I wouldn't even be able to touch it for like a couple of years to let it dry thoroughly, so it doesn't crack or warp or anything after you put it together. But I mean, I can get anything nearby. Like like I said, I found a lumber supplier around me that you can get pretty much anything you want. They have purple heart and ebony and African blackwood and zebra wood and yellow heart and bloodwood and anything you want. Mahogany. The place that I was looking at has like a giant, has a huge slab of mahogany that they've gotten in recently. Like it's like 30 some odd inches wide. Pretty crazy. Did I glitch out at some point? The my streaming software says I had a bunch of drop frames. Must have glitched at some point. The funny thing is, Spanish cedar isn't actually a cedar. So it's not like your typical red cedar or anything. It's a type of mahogany, I believe. Well, obviously I can't get any ivory. I could use bone though. Could probably find bone. I would use like an acrylic, maybe. You know, CNC out the logo and then fill it with a resin, a colored resin. How long ago was the glitch? I don't know when it happened. It just says I had some drop frames. I just looked. Yeah. How to make a solid humidor. I'll have to find a video on somebody who did it to make a really nice one. Uh-oh, I'm glitching again. That's not good. Come on, stop glitching. All right, there we go. We're back from glitching. Bone what? Bone metal? No, like actual bone. Like cow bone. Yeah, I saw that glitch happen. I am not sure why I glitched. Might have to reset my network at some point. Because I am not running at optimal speed at the moment. I need more upload. I need more upstream. No, using bone is pretty metal. Got it. Yeah, I could totally use bone for an inlay. Metal Apocalypse? No, I have never heard of that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I just realized that I'm going through a VPN also. That's probably slowing stuff down. I usually turn off my VPN before I go live. Somebody said some Cubans are illegal in the U.S. They are not illegal per se. Just no one can is not you can't really import them easily. You can bring them back, but you're limited to the amount you're allowed to bring back into the country. And things have changed recently. I haven't seen the rules, so I'm not sure what the current rules are anymore. I mean, there are some places that will ship them into the U.S. for you, so you can buy them out of the country and they'll ship them in. James might know a little bit more, but I don't think he's on the stream today. James Patton has gotten some Cubans recently, but I forget how he acquired them. But I'm pretty sure you can legally get them shipped in these days. But I mean, there's so many good cigars out that aren't Cuban, and Cubans, the quality control isn't as good. Because I mean, they're like state owned and run these days, so you know. How come you can only get a certain? I mean, there's still an embargo in place. It's not as strict as it used to be, but it's not that great. Yeah, I've had a few Cubans. Just people have brought them back for me from different countries. And while I was while I was down in the Caribbean, you can get Cubans all throughout the Caribbean. You can get them everywhere other than in the U.S. easily. Usually they're just way overpriced though. I forget what it was called. In Barbados, there's a cigar factory right off the pier, where like the cruise ships dock, and they roll cigars right there from Cuban leaf that they have brought in. So I mean, those ones were better because it is actually a commercial production off of Cuban leaf outside of Cuba. There are a ton of cigar pushers in the Caribbean, yeah. This one I bought from the factory who was making them. I think it was called Royal something. It was just called Royal Barbados. Royal Barbados cigars. They're right off the pier. Is smoking pipes and cigars bad when you're out of shape? As long as you're not inhaling, it's probably not going to cause any issues. Obviously, if you are inhaling, you're going to limit your lung capacity. Louder with Crowder has done a few videos about tobacco. Yeah, I have seen a couple of them. He likes to smoke a pipe and cigars. He's a pretty funny guy. I think he did one with Dennis. What's his name? Oh crap, I'm totally spacing his name. Prager. But I haven't watched it. But he smokes cigars all the time, so. Did you see it? The episode with him and Joe Rogan? He brought a pipe for Joe Rogan, and they were smoking pipes. Is it snowing in New Hampshire? Not at the moment, or at least it wasn't when I started streaming. But I think it's supposed to today. I still have my hammock tarp set out outside. I should probably take that down tomorrow. I have a friend who makes it sound like tobacco is the devil no matter how you take it. It's only... I think it's only bad if you inhale it. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's still risk. I mean, if you smoke like a chimney all day long, then obviously it's going to be a problem. But, I mean... The Marlboro Man died in like his 40s, and George Burns, who smoked like 5 cigars a day, lived to like 100. So, you know. As long as you take care of yourself, brush your teeth, you know, good oral care. I like to use like a really good, you know, the high quality toothpaste, and then I use a charcoal baking soda mix after that, and then mouthwash after that. My great grandfather was smoking outside the nursing home when he was like 80, I don't know, 84 or something. The nurses couldn't stop him. He'd roll his wheelchair out and smoke his cigarettes out on the outside where he wasn't allowed to smoke. Drank a lot of vodka and thinks they cancel each other out. Hey, you never know. As far as like maybe preventing mouth and throat cancer, sure, maybe it will kill all those things as soon as they start to try to show up. If you drink a lot of vodka, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I am not a doctor, and I have not looked into that. And I'm coughing because I inhaled saliva, not because I inhaled smoke. Yeah, that's why I drink a lot of tea, and I hope it cancels out. Tea's good for you. Tobacco's not so good for you. Hopefully they cancel each other out. It's not like I smoke all day, every day. So I'm watching a video right now in the background about a guy who's making a humidor, but he's using veneer on the outside. I don't know if I'd want to use veneer on the outside. I don't know if I'd want to use a solid piece of like mahogany or maple as the structure and then line the inside with Spanish cedar instead of making the whole box out of Spanish cedar and then veneering it with, maple burl or whatever. And he's using a vacuum bag to get the veneer on. So that's interesting. So I guess I could try both. I think I'm okay. All right, what is this guy doing? Died of tea intoxication. I hope not. Don't all the people over in Asia who drink a ton of tea, they're the ones who live the longest? Or is it just good genes? They eat a ton of fish, drink a lot of tea, which eating a ton of fish is something they say you're not supposed to do because it's too much mercury or whatever. But all they do is eat fish every single day. You're not Asian, though. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So is it good genes, or is it because of their diet and whatnot? That's what I'm curious about. Yes, fish does have a lot of omega-3s, but it also has the mercury in it. So, I don't know. No idea. No clue. This guy's making a pretty cool box. Even with the veneer. Well, Mercury expo. Well, it's not like he's gonna. It's not like he's drinking the stuff or ingesting it. And he's always wearing gloves when he's handling it. Alright, what is this guy doing now? He's doing something on the inside of the box. But if it's already Spanish cedar, then why are you putting something else inside? It's getting late, you gotta head to bed. Yeah, I'm just finishing up. I think this is out. Yeah, this is out. So I'm gonna finish this up too. I just got a little bit left of my my drink here. All right, so this is weird. So this guy made a box completely out of Spanish cedar, and now he's putting another Spanish cedar lining in it, or did I just miss that the bulk of the box is not made out of Spanish cedar? I'll have to go back and watch this. Made from Spanish cedar, maple burl veneer. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not sure why he did it this way, because Spanish cedar is really expensive. So I would use solid maple on the outside and then make the cedar lining on the inside. Tried to stand on it without shoes and socks. Well, I mean, I think elemental mercury is fine. It's not going to get through the skin. It's usually a mercury acid that causes the problems. I remember back when I was a kid, there's somebody who had some sort of mercury acid thing. I don't know exactly what it was, but they dropped the vial and it aerosolized and it like killed them. So I don't know exactly what happened with that, but elemental mercury is so heavy it's not going to aerosolize and it's not going to absorb through your skin. I think it has to be an alloy of I guess technically would it be an alloy or a mercury salt? I'm not sure. I don't know the full extent of the chemistry of that. Well, what I'm watching, this guy's making a really cool box, so he's done a very good job. Boxes are cool, yeah. Insert ply flush. Insert plywood. Yeah. Not totally sure what he's doing. I got the joke now. Got it. I wasn't even thinking along those lines. Just went right over my head. I think it needs the joke needs to be delivered vocally than in text. It's not as funny in text. Yeah, I really dig what this guy's doing. Pretty cool. Making this humidor. Hey, it looks great. Again, not sure why he's using the burl veneer instead of just using a solid piece on the outside. Obviously, it's a little cheaper to use veneer, but if he made the solid piece out of Spanish cedar, it would have cost just as much to get pieces of maple burl instead of using the veneer. But all in all, pretty impressive work. There's a few flaws here and there, but very nice. One thing he didn't do, though, he didn't put the veneer up through the seam of the lid. So when you close the lid, it looks like two separate pieces because the grain doesn't match up. So what else is going on, guys? If anything. I'm going to wrap this up soon. There ain't much. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up then. And, man, it's 11:30, so I should probably head to bed soon. Luckily, I don't have to work in the morning. But, you know, I do have to work on Monday, so I should probably get my sleep schedule not too screwed up the night before. Sometimes it's worth sitting down. And, yep, that's, I like to do that. Just kind of sit and enjoy the outdoors or sit outside on my patio or whatever. But it is freezing outside, so I decided to spend it with you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up tonight. Thanks for everybody who decided to tune in live. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later, guys.